This is the best part. This is the part that always blows me away. That's why I love this store. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Simply a Better You. I am here with my grocery haul, all produce today. I stopped by our specialty produce store, which they have lots of things. It's like an international market here in my town where I live in Florida. And I wanted to share with you what I picked up for the week. We are trying to eat a little healthier. And real quick, this week was full of picnics and birthday parties and lots of fun time, and I did not eat the best, and as you can see, it is definitely showing. I woke up today swollen, and I feel tired and just worn out. I don't feel the best, so I thought, you know what, on my way back from dropping off the girls, I'm gonna swing by the store and stock up on our produce for the week. So let me share with you what we got. So I love our produce market. It is amazing. Not only are the people there amazing, so it's always a great uplifting environment to be in, but I love that I can pick up amazing produce. Now, not everything here is organic. Organic there is hit or miss. Sometimes I can find it and sometimes I can't, but I pick up what I can. So as we're going through the week, this week, I'm going to be sharing with you what I use as carb substitutes. Now, that's one of my biggest things that I have to fight is carbs. I love pasta. I love bread. I love potatoes, even though I can't eat them, but I love carbs. I mean, they taste so good, but I have found some great fruits and vegetables that I use to replace my carbs. And we're talking about replacing things like mashed potatoes, French fries, noodles, things like that. So that when I'm making meals for my family, I can also eat with them. And surprisingly, they are enjoying them as well. So let me share with you what I got this week. So I love our specialty produce market that we have here in the town that I live in. And I can't always find organic there, but usually the selection is pretty decent, and I can find miscellaneous things that I can't find in my regular grocery stores, like bean sprouts, turmeric, and ginger. And sometimes I stop by and pick up what I can there. Like I've shared in my other videos, I don't buy my squash and things organic because I don't eat the outside of it. And I just wash them off really well so that when I'm slicing into them, I'm not introducing any of the dirt or bacteria that's on the outside surface of the squash. But let me share with you what I pick up during the week. So these are snow peas, and these are an amazing substitute for chips. You can still do your dip however you'd like, or if you want something crunchy, put a little bit of salt on them and voila, you have a chip. I love these as a replacement for chips when I want something crunchy. They're also really good in soups and stews, or if you want to do a quick stir fry. This is going in a broth soup that I'm going to make this week, which will basically be my breakfast and lunch. So I love these. I love to eat these by themselves because it's another crunchy thing. Picked up some squash. This is called spaghetti squash, and we use this as a substitute for spaghetti. So anything that I can use noodle base, I can throw this in. Picked up some mushrooms. That's going to go in my soup this week. Turmeric goes in my juice, and of course you can see back here I have my juicer set out, and I plan on doing a video on what I juice during the week. Green peppers. Green peppers, also another really great snack food if you want something crunchy and fresh. Instead of picking up a potato chip, green peppers, cucumbers, carrots, celery, those are my go-to for a chip replacement. Now, if you can't seem to digest that, you're like, oh, it's so vegetable, I got one for you. These are called green plantains, and guys, I'm telling you, if you fry these, they taste just like a potato chip, just like a French fry. They are amazing. You can also smash those and smash or mash. I guess it depends on where you are and where you come from in the US where I am. We smash them, we don't mash them. So those great potato substitute if you're wanting like a smashed or mashed potato. I picked up some green beans. So we're gonna do some green beans this week, and I'm actually gonna make some baby red potatoes for the family because they love green beans and the red potatoes, and I can pick the potatoes out. I've got my ginger, that goes in my juice. I am going to do an eggplant lasagna this week. Avocados, these are for my 5-year-old, she loves avocados. Picked up some zucchini. This is another great substitute for noodles. So you can do like I use these like little boats. So I'll cut them in half, clean the insides out of them, and do like enchiladas or like an Italian mixture of hamburger or sausage and some red sauce. I'll have to share that recipe. These are really good for that. You can also do a lasagna with these, and you can spiral these and use them as a noodle substitute. This is amazing for spaghetti. We've of course got our onions. Cucumbers are for juicing and snacking. Regular bananas. I am not a banana lover. They upset my stomach, but everybody else in my family eats them. Celery, which is for my juicing. Carrots for juicing and snacking. I did find some organic kale because that's the only way I buy it. So I'm really excited that I get to juice that this week. I've been doing a lot of spinach. And then butternut squash. Right now these are in season, so they're super cheap. I got that for 98 cents. And you know, we're gonna use that as a side dish this week, whether I cube it up, slice it up. I might decide to mash it or something. So we'll see what I can come up with when I'm meal planning. And that's what I got this week. Okay, so there is my produce haul. Now are you ready for the total? This is the best part. This is the part that always blows me away. That's why I love this store. So I purchased all of this for $49.49. I was like, whoa. I almost wanted to stop her and ask her if she was ringing things up incorrectly, but guys, I got all these cucumbers back here. There's 2, 4, yes, 4 really good sized cucumbers for $2. I was like, oh, okay, yes. I mean, absolutely thrilled at the prices. I think the most I spent was on Let's see here. My zucchini, which I ended up with 246 for $3.76, and the turmeric. So, and of course, turmeric is actually a higher end produce item. So if you want to get into, market selling, what's the word I am looking for? We have your garden markets and you take them to market and you sell. Turmeric's a great one. If you can figure out how to grow it and grow it successfully, it's a really pretty plant. I actually have some on my back porch. We haven't harvested them yet, but and this is turmeric that we got from the store. So we didn't go buy seeds or anything like that. It's a root. So this is our turmeric plant. We just planted the root in the ground and it started to, this one is a volunteer from our compost pile, and we pulled it out and moved it over into a pot. You guys can see my lettuce and spinach are growing. We've done a lot of work this week out in the garden. We have our garden beds in. My tomatoes made it, guys. I only lost one. We have our little pineapples going. Let's see how my cabbage is doing. I've been fighting with caterpillars and slugs. And they are, of course, they are decimating my cabbage plants. I caught 2 really good sized ones last night. They are doing their damage. So we are really going gung-ho on this backyard. And I've got my butternut squash coming up, and surprisingly enough, hang on a second, I can't get it open because it rained. Stay. I gotta wipe her little feet. Surprisingly enough, all the cucumbers I planted, all the spaghetti squash that I planted, and the acorn squash, and we're talking about things that I've gotten from the store, everything has come up. All the seeds germinated. So I have all these extra plants now, and I'm like, this might be a little bit more for this space than I had intended. And then we were moving the compost pile yesterday, and Joe saw some volunteer tomatoes. I have no idea what kind of tomatoes they are. And then we also had some spaghetti squash that came up out of that. So he very delicately moved these tiny little plants into their own little pots. We're gonna see what they do. That'll be more of an experiment. But guys, I mean, the garden is going. And for fall, that's not bad at all. But where were we? We were talking turmeric. So that is going to be my produce that I am going to use this week. Breakfast, lunches, and dinners. It was 49 bucks. And we are going to make do with what we have in the cabinets. So my butcher box order should be in this week, and I'll make sure to do a video this week so you guys can see exactly what I'm getting, what I ordered. I did order a little bit more this month. I needed to stock up on hamburgers, so I ordered extra. This box should take us well through November into December, easily. So that's what we have this week, guys. I am so excited about this produce order. $49.49. I'm thrilled, just absolutely thrilled. And as I'm going through the week, I will try to get some glimpses of the meals that I'm making, especially the eggplant lasagna. And then if I do any of the zucchini boats, I will try to get that recorded as well so you guys can see what that is. And then of course later this week be looking for the juicing video. Won't be anything complicated or long. I'm not a complicated juicer, but I definitely want to share with you guys what I do, how I source it, how much I drink, my little concoction that I make up, and how easy it is. I don't even have an expensive juicer. I have not committed to an expensive juicer yet because I want to make sure this is something I'm going to do for the long haul, and once I'm sure I'm going to do it, then I'll drop the money on the really expensive juicer. So you guys know I like to squeeze my budget. But guys, that's what I have for you this week. I can't wait to share all of this with you. So stay tuned until next time. As always, guys, I thank you for joining me on my journey, and I bless you on yours.